Hello guys, Silver Player 22 here, bringing you my second team of the season Silver Player review of today. Now obviously this is a player that you've all been shouting out for. I don't really know why he's so popular. He's not that popular on Foothead. I don't know a great deal about him in real life, but there's been so many of you guys asking me to do something involving this guy, so I thought, you know what, I didn't really have anyone I was desperate to do at this period of time. The Team of the Week will be coming out very soon at the time of recording. And yeah, I just thought, you know what, I might as well do the player that you guys have been asking for. I know obviously man of the match Jesse Lingard's come out, but he's going for like 300k. And if we're being totally honest, go and have a look at his stats. He doesn't look amazing. I will probably review him at some point. If not, I'll put him in a squad builder. But let me know if you want. Do you want me to do the man in the match Lingard review, or is it a player you're not desperately interested in? Anyway, guys, team of the season Lima has 81 pace, 80 dribbling, 62 shooting, 76 passing, 75 defending, and 73 physical. He's 5'10", 3-star weak foot, only 2-star skills, which is a little bit disappointing. Only cost me 15k, which is fine. No complaints there. Obviously, he plays left back naturally, but I put him out as a left wing back. And if I'm being totally honest, I tried him as a left wing most of the time, or at least a good chunk of the time. His stats are pretty solid. You know, not the greatest strength for a defender. Jumping's pretty good. Acceleration and sprint speed are relatively high, but not as high as I would maybe like. Looking through those stats for skill attributes, they are pretty solid. I mean, you're looking at it and you think he's got more of the stats of a winger than he does of a defender, although his defensive stats aren't horrible. So getting into this review, I know obviously a lot of you guys have obviously said that you're really big fans of his and his long shots are insane. Well, I like to sort of consider myself relatively decent at long shots. I've always been relatively good in that sort of area, and I really struggle with this guy. Like, I felt like his long shots were decent, but they weren't something that I would put down as a positive if I didn't already know he had super high shot power and long shots. Like, I felt like they were good, but they were just off target a lot of the time. Like, his shot power is phenomenal. The ball absolutely explodes off his feet, but I don't know whether that's a good thing because I seem to put it in a rose head so much of the time. Yeah, so I was a little bit disappointed with his long shots. Although they were decent, I would say they were inconsistent and they were a little bit hit and miss as to whether they'd actually be on target and certainly whether they'd beat the keeper or not. Crossing and stuff was excellent, passing was decent, felt slower than I actually anticipated, to be honest, and that coupled with the fact that he was quite weak, I didn't really feel like he was cut out to be a defender. Like, he could, but if he was a winger, would I even like him that much? Because he's slow and weak and his finishing in the box is absolutely horrendous. And like, I feel sort of bad because I know a lot of you guys like him, and you know, I said I would review him for you, and I sort of, you know, I wanted him to be good because he's so popular. But at the end of the day, when I started this channel, I decided, you know, I'm gonna show what I think of players, and what I think isn't necessarily perfect. It's just my opinion, and I'm just trying to give you a little bit of an insight. But you know, some people are going to have a better time with this guy than others, and I didn't hate him as represented by the score that I've given. I said he's a 7.3 out of 10. I really didn't hate him as much as I've pretty much slated him throughout the video. I felt like he was very well rounded, but he didn't really stand out enough in any position. Like, I could sort of understand if you were playing him as sort of a centre mid or a cam, because he's got the, well, I don't know, I didn't love the long shots either, so it's a very difficult one for me to review this. I've said he feels like a 74 to a 77, 10 to 18k, I think is probably about fair. And as I say, guys, certainly not my sort of player, but I understand if you guys like him, and let me know in the comments below, did you have better luck with the long shots than me? Maybe I'm just used to, I don't know, players with less shot power, so I've sort of adapted to hitting my long shots with less, you know, with more power on or whatever. Anyway, guys, I'd love to know what's the best place you've ever been on holiday. I know this is a bit random, but I asked what country you're from. I'd love to know where you guys have been on holiday. Anywhere amazing? Like, comment, subscribe. Cheers, guys.